So this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This will go into the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Collective for January 7th, 2026. So let's start with Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is undergoing a shift in consciousness in relation to the wounded separation right now. And as she heals this wounded separation on a very deep level, she is having a lot of relationship trauma and self-limiting beliefs about love coming up for her to clear. And as these are cleared, the Divine Feminine's heart expands even more. So the Divine Feminine is also letting go of that false belief that she's alone in this, that she's unsupported by the Divine. She is really healing the witch wound at a very deep level right now, and this is causing her to really go into her subconscious and reprogram herself to feel safe in her dark feminine. So as she heals her nervous system, this is causing the Divine Feminine to let go of those remnants of people-pleasing trauma, those tidbits of fear-based energy that causes her to overthink. The Divine Feminine is also tackling her overthinking in relation to her journey right now. She is no longer subscribing to fear-based thinking like she once did. She is developing a discipline and the internal consistency needed in order to combat these fears. So as the Divine Feminine heals her brain, this is causing her to really develop new neural pathways. And as this actually occurs, the Divine Feminine is finding that her mode of thinking is becoming more love-based. It's more heart-centered. She is no longer thinking against her favor. She is trusting that the process is in her favor, and she is yielding to the Divine and trusting that the Divine will guide her just right. And that's what I get for Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is releasing a lot of anger and sadness and resentment. And this is something that has been bottled up for many lifetimes. So this is all coming up in waves for the Divine Masculine right now. And as these come up in waves, the Divine Masculine starts to feel out of control. I feel as though a lot of Divine Masculines are overthinking this process right now because this is a lot of heavy energy for them to deal with, and the Divine Masculine doesn't exactly know how to do that. So I feel as though the Divine Masculine is being required to be patient with himself and to really, again, trust the process, because there's something in this that is showing him where he does not trust love. I feel like he knows that, but again, the triggers can feel a little bit heavy. I am seeing that the Divine Masculine is also healing his solar plexus chakra as well today. He is letting go of that residual emotion that causes him to think that he's not enough, that he is not in his divinity, so to say. So he's really letting go of those self-deprecating thoughts that causes him to downplay its own power. And as he does this is causing the Divine Masculine to really, again, trust that he is in his power, that he is in his divinity, and for the Divine to really guide him. The Divine is really helping him to clear a lot of self-limiting beliefs about the Divine at the moment. And this is helping him to really have stronger faith. This is helping him to trust the process, even if his nervous system is acting up at the moment. Again, Divine Masculine is really determined to not let his nervous system actually hijack his manifestation. So he's healing his nervous system on a deep level and becoming more present as a result. And that's what I get for Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about twin flames often. If you want to follow me on other platforms, my Instagram and my Facebook links are linked down below. I will see you another time. Namaste.